Greetings, yours truly is Hamid Omar from Hamid and Associates Advocates. Today is the second episode of the series explaining about land transaction. These episodes are for educative purposes and do not constitute as a legal opinion. So we begin. Previously, we left it that Kisler was doing land searches, like physical land searches on the ground, asking neighbors, asking the famous drunkard and such like details. So today, after all that she did on the village, she goes home that night and she calls Alire. She starts the conversation through the phone call, greeting Alire, good evening, hope you are well. Alire answers that he is well and he hopes that Kisla also too. Kisla on her side answers that she's well and that the purpose of the call was to inform Alire that she's still into the details of buying that piece of land and her intentions are clear and she still wants that piece of land, only that she asks for some time before depositing the amount of money, because the process that she is with her is the one for doing search for the title deed at the land registry. So Alire answers that is in order and I await to hear good news from you. So that night, Kisla goes to the internet and searches for the advocates near her. She finds the one that is a bit proactive and she searches on where the law firm is. She discovers where it is and she just bookmarks them in preparation for the next day, where now she'll visit them. Early the next day, she goes to the offices of the lawyer. She opens a file telling them that she wants a land search to be done by them. So basically, that's what she did. And when she asked what's the duration of the time when all this land search will be done and the whole process will continue smoothly, was that she was told the first thing was the title, doing the search of the title, and then the next procedure they will inform her as the time goes by. For example, maybe putting beacons, also doing the agreement, and also coming to do the transfer. So an analysis of this is that basically it's just brief because it doesn't talk about much details. So after doing a research by the buyer, that is physically visiting where the piece of land is, what follows next now is doing a search at the land registry. This is to confirm if the records that are physically there matches with the record that are on papers in the land registry. And this one will involve going to a lawyer's office and handing them the file so that they do the land search. But this one rightly depends on the individual themselves. They can do other ways. It can involve a broker or they can do it themselves. So, but considering land is a process, so it's better to do it with somebody who has done it previously. Maybe it can be a lawyer or it can be a broker. So be advised kindly, properly, that is. So in Kenya, where all this is done is using the Aldisasa platform, that although this one is not functional in all localities, it depends. In some part of Kenya it does. For example, maybe Nairobi and others, it's still the traditional way where you have to go physically and put the documents and something like that. So it's an ongoing process of digitizing the process of land transactions. So basically, I've talked about Aldisasa. Aldisasa basically is the e-citizen of lands. Basically, that's how you can explain it easily, because that's where now you can do transfer of land, you can do change of names to the title deed, you can also do discharge to the land. So basically, that's it. Next time, we'll talk about due diligence, which involves putting beacons on the piece of land that you are going to buy. So thank you for your time. Yours truly has been Hamid Omar from Hamid and Associates Advocates. Feel free to ask any questions you have related to this video or anything else. Our email address is hamidlegal800@gmail.com. Thank you.